Cancer, what's up? It's Robin here with Aries Fire Tarot. Guys, welcome here to the channel. All right, so it's time for bonus readings for April 2021. And when I do a bonus read, I research just different tarot spreads that I think would be really beneficial. You know, these are timeless readings, so it doesn't matter when you view the bonus reads. Like, in my opinion, it doesn't really matter when you view any reading because you are drawn to it at that point in time. But anyway, I digress. This reading is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any Cancer cross watchers. And I will be using the Gilded Tarot to do this read for you guys. So I really hope you guys enjoy and have fun. And, you know, I look forward to your comments and all of that great stuff. So remember to subscribe if you're not currently a subscriber. And you know what's really weird, you guys? Somebody commented a little while ago that they had been unsubscribed, and that's because I don't know if you guys know this, but like YouTube does cleanups, and they remove what they believe to be bot accounts. Sometimes comments get removed, so maybe you just want to check your subscriber status. And all right, so this is called the Feeling Inspired spread, and it's gonna give you guys a great read. So let's get this going here, and I'm gonna pull a card. So how to connect to your higher self. So I pulled a Six of Swords. So this is like you need to get away from any sort of troublesome situation, you know, to sort of steer clear of any negative element in your life that you can, you know, that you're not really tied to. Not everybody has a really good home situation. But if you have friends that you can put some distance in between you guys, or if you're able to take a safer route of travel, like wherever you go, your higher self is like really asking you to focus on putting yourself on the path of a little bit more of an easy street for you, so that that sense of being in, and some of you could like that little bit of a spike of danger, right? It's like, it's a little bit exhilarating. This is why people do like stupid stuff like base jumping. Like, what? You know, so yeah, and then that heightened sense of awareness, it could be putting up a barrier between you and your higher self. So it's time to take it down a notch, you know. And this could also revolve around any sort of substance overindulgence. Like, my thing is like everything in moderation, right? So you might want to just bring that down, because like nobody can really get through to you if there's a little bit too much, you know. And I say that with love, you guys. And I had my own experimental phase. Like I was in my late teens and early 20s in the 80s, and that was a fantastic time. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, so we're going to see how to connect to others a little bit better for you guys. Interesting. I pulled the Death card. So there are some situations that you guys have to finish. The Death card is just saying it's an end of a situation. Okay, so there could be some friends who they're just no longer serving you. There's definitely some situations here that's no longer serving you. I think I have a hair stuck in my eyelashes. It's super annoying. You're really being asked to move on here from your higher self. From, like, my guides are saying, all right, Cancer, you've been there too long. Maybe you're living in a dangerous neighborhood because it's cheaper, right? But is it time to spend a few more dollars and live somewhere safer, you know? This Death card, I want to clarify it a little bit better for you guys, because obviously it's kind of a terrifying card. And this one is like, it's really in your facial. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. So I definitely see somebody that is holding you back from being productive and forming really strong bonds, okay? And it could be just one person. So you might just want to limit what is going on. Okay. So again, and that person could be the influence with that overindulgence of certain substances or other that I was seeing with the Six of Swords. So, I mean, it's time for some of that to stop, or at least dwindle away to, you know, not where it's an everyday thing. And it gets to a point where, you know, you start to choose people to hang out with that only like to do that certain type of thing. So, and that's not going to apply to all of you, but, you know, it's time to really broaden your horizons and recognize who is for you and who isn't for you anymore, and not feel bad about it. So, where to find inspiration for you guys? So we have the King of Swords here, and this guy is like a no-nonsense, really straight shooter, and you guys are a water sign, and I'm a Cancer moon, so, you know, you have that really sensitive side to you, you know what I mean? And that could be really, I mean, it's beautiful to lead with your heart and everything, but the King of Swords wants you to start looking at things a little bit more, I'm getting the word sort of a reality based, but, you know, what is going to work for you in the future and who is going to work for you in the future, okay? As, you know, when it comes to your friends list, you know, it's time to start forming that, sketching out a little bit of a long-term plan, like what's not working in your life right now. I'm really seeing that some of you need to move, or stop doing a certain type of job because it's a little bit too on the fringe for you. And this could be putting you in contact with people that are a little bit too on the fringe. You know, they could really topple easily into something dangerous and take you along with it. Okay, so you have to find your inspiration and really looking at things hard, you know, and it's not always easy to sort of clean up your life. You know, and that means your friends and your family sometimes too, and definitely where you live. Yeah, I don't, like, I'm seeing like certain, you got to stay out of shadowy lanes, like back lanes and stuff like that, you know, just really, you got to stay out of the shadows here, you guys, is what I'm seeing. And that does include people, okay? Blah, blah, blah. So what gift were you born with, Cancer? Like, you're unstoppable with this 10 of Wands. Look at this guy. You see some of the 10 of Wands in the decks, and the guys are absolutely almost crippled, you know. They're limping towards the castle in the background, but not this guy. He's like, yeah, give me another one. You know, I can keep going. 10 of Wands. This is a beautiful gift. You are unstoppable. You're unstoppable, okay? So, I mean, the staying power of the 10 of Wands is just never giving up until you get where you have intended to be. So this is a really beautiful energy for you guys too. But you know what? And we've seen in your past readings where there's some sort of tie to somebody that is a little bit dicey, okay? And you might be hanging on to them for whatever reason, but don't let it take you down to a place where you can't reverse out of, okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. All right, so how does this gift help you for building your future? This is like really, this reading is just saying your future starts now, okay, Cancer? Like, there's no, you know, I'll start thinking about that next year when I have a better job, when I'm single, when I'm divorced, when I'm married, when I'm dating. You know, there's like these qualifiers. They're just excuses not to act right now, you know, and you're robbing yourself of your present moment. So I do have the Emperor card here for you, and your gift wants you to start acting right now, you know, because you have this amazing ability to make your dreams come true. And And the Emperor, he's totally focused on, okay, what's my life gonna look like? Like if I did this right now where I am with these friends, this job, this apartment, this house, you know, this roommate, this partner, if I continue on this trajectory, where will I end up here? And after working so hard for it, because I think you work harder than the other people in your life, right? So start switching out some of those things. Okay, so if I worked here and lived here, where would I be next year, 5 years, 10 years? Okay, so something really deep to consider for you guys. And it's time to like really minimize whatever toxicity is going on in your life. You know, whether it's a habit or a person or a location or a job, it's time to start weaning yourself off of that so that you can really bring in this big, bold future that we're seeing with the Emperor. All right, guys. Peace. Take care. Bye.